Hello everyone! Let's quickly look at our Week 7 summary. The Week 7 outcome. By the end of Week 7, we should be able to know the sound, uppercase and lowercase, as well as picture names that begin with letter J. We should know the sound, uppercase and lowercase, as well as picture names that begin with letter F. We should know the sound, uppercase and lowercase, as well as picture names that begin with letter G. And we should also know blending words and high frequency words. And we should also be able to read rip with rap story. Lesson 1, we did consonant J. We worked out of 2 books. We worked in our phonics book, pages 25 and 26, as well as our alpha handwriting book, pages 50 and 51. Now we know the uppercase letter J as well as the lowercase letter J. We also learned and practiced exactly how to write the letter J, both uppercase and lowercase. We practiced this in our alpha handwriting book. We also focus on the sound of letter J. Can you remember the letter J says J, J, J. Now, let's listen for the J sound at the beginning of these words. J, J, jeep. J, J, jump. J, J, jet. J, J, jar. J, J, jack in the box. J, J, jug. For lesson 2, we did letter F or consonant F. We worked out of 2 books. We worked out of our phonics book, pages 27 and 28. And we also worked out of our alpha handwriting book, pages 28 and 29. Now we know the uppercase letter F as well as the lowercase of letter F. We also learned exactly how to write both uppercase and lowercase F, and we practiced the handwriting in our alpha handwriting book. We also focused on the sound of letter F. Now, can you remember the letter F says F, 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 F. Now, let's listen for the F sound at the beginning of these words. F, F, fox. F, F, fire. F, F, 4. F, F, 5. F, F, fan. F, F, fish. For lesson 3, we did consonant G. Now we also worked out of 2 books, our phonics book, pages 29 and 30, as well as our alpha handwriting book, pages 48 and 49. Now we know the uppercase of letter G as well as the lowercase. We also know exactly how to write both uppercase and lowercase of letter G as we practice this in our alpha handwriting book, pages 48 and 49. We also focused on the sound the letter G make. Now, can you remember that the letter G says G, G, G? Now let's listen for the G sound at the beginning of these words. G, G, goat. G, g girl, g gift, g gum, g game, g gate. Now for lesson 4, we worked out of our reading street book, pages 36 and 37. Now, can you remember that we focused on a few blending words? There are 5 blending words on page 36. Now, let's read them together from top to bottom. Rib, ran, ram, rat, rip. We also focused on high frequency words. Now let's read the words I can read. Me, with, she. Now do you remember that we placed me with she in sentences and we read those sentences? Now let's read them together one more time. Number 1, Nan ran with me. She ran to my cat. We ran with Rick. For lesson 5, we also worked out of our reading street book, pages 38 until 45, and we read Rip with Rap the story. Now let's read the story together one more time. Rip the rat can sit. Rip sat in a cap. Rip sat. Rip ran in the can. Rip ran. Rip sat in the can. Rip sat. Rip can bat the cap. She can bat it. Rip is with me. Rip can sit. Rip can nap. Rap can bat. And that is it for week 7. You did very, very good, and I am so proud of you. Bye-bye.